Joined from Rome by Manlio Di Stefano. He's an MP for the Five Star Movement coalition partners of the Lega. He's also a minister in Italy's Department of Foreign Affairs. Good evening, Matteo Stefano. Thank you for joining us tonight. First of all, today Salvini turned away another migrant ship called the Mission Lifeline after Aquarius last week. Was he right to do so?
Well, good evening. First of all, I want to say that I'm sick and tired of listening the description of the Five Star Movement government as a populist anti-migrant party. That is not the case, and I do think that this is the shield that the European Union has used in last decades nowadays to cover the failure that was totally done on the migration system. Even when you talk about this boat, the Lifeline, we said clearly in the last 4 days to the Dutch government that if the NGO boat is acting outside the limit of the search and rescue areas, it is working illegally.
So it was right to turn it away. It was right to turn it away. So I want to move on to ask you, should Italy have a zero landing policy?
No, we are not asking a zero landing policy. We are asking a real burden sharing. It means that you cannot consider the first country of approach the one that has to work on papers, emergency, and then integration, or what is concerning the migration system. You have to shift the European border to the transit countries where the asylum seeker can just ask to enter Europe, not Italy, Spain, Greece, or whatever. And in that case, they have to be moved in specific quotas through the 27 countries.
Right,
this is the only thing that we want.
Plan.
And obviously, it has to be followed by economic burden sharing. It is important too.
Yes, that's the plan. The idea is to have some kind of centre in a North African country where they can actually decide where migrants should go, if indeed to go on to Europe. The trouble is, we already know from today that no North African country wants to be that place, doesn't want to have that centre. So that's not going to work. Well,
I think that it's easy to understand that you have to give back something to those countries that are helping us. And that's why we are asking to improve the so-called Valletta Fund, where there is the money that the 27 European countries have put for the Mediterranean route. For the anti-trafficking that was already done in Libya, for example. So we had to reinforce this fund and have the enough amount of money to work against the traffickers, to work against all the business that was done in the migration system.
The summit on
and
Sunday,
obviously we can have a leverage. The EU has the possibility to have a leverage on those countries.
We don't have much time left. I want to ask you, first of all, there is talk of Italy boycotting the summit. Is that wrong?
Sorry again?
There is talk that Italy will not go to the summit. Is that wrong? Is Italy definitely going?
We will go to the summit, obviously. We think that if you want to have voice, you have to be there. And we want to have voice. We want to have a voice made of proposals, not just... We will arrive there with a specific proposal for the EU and for the new Dublin regulation.
Now, you heard our report there say that there was a feeling that actually what Matteo Salvini and others in the Lega want to do at least, and maybe in Five Star as well, is actually destroy the EU. That actually, not only does he want to refashion the EU, actually this is an existential threat to the EU.
This is a wrong storytelling. We always said, and also the Lega Nord, that we want to act in a positive direction for the EU, but it's clear to anybody that if you want to save EU, you have to fix the issues that it has. And one of the biggest in the all European countries is the migration. So we have to start from the biggest issue that we have, and I think that the second one is the social welfare. That's why we are asking for a minimum income or social security, as you are most familiar with, to help people that are in poor situations. So these are the two most important things, and we will go in the European Committee asking for solutions for that, actually bringing our solution for that.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight.